Welcome fellas through a new video of TechExpress. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get started with connecting to your elements from Godaddy into Hostinger. So you have got your domain into Godaddy, right? And you wanted of course to host it directly from Hostinger. So the first method is by changing the name servers. This lets you Hostinger handle all your DNS, and the second method is the AV record, which is better if you only want to move your website but keep the Godaddy email, for example. So the first thing is to add a domain to Hostinger. If in your H panel, what you want to do now is to click for the option that says create or migrate. If you don't find it, you can focus for here for lookout for, and you can ask even the Cody to find that information for you. So follow the steps until it asks you for a specific domain. So you can analyze the element and you can check it directly inside that. So basically, for example, that the domain name to the website you want to migrate from, confident, shared to the administrator tool. And here it says if the WordPress, if it's a cPanel, just click directly in the username here. So how do I migrate here from the cPanel? We asked that element here. Basically, usually it's going to be telling us to look out for websites, migrations, migrate websites. So into websites, I focused for migration. Of course, I needed to look out for migrating the website that I currently have, and I needed, of course, to have an actual active element in order to send it directly inside them. So my domain element should be appearing now directly in here, and you can even hit into the option that says transfer the domain. So once you type in your Godaddy domain here, Hostinger will now detect that this is registered from the Godaddy and show you the actual records that you actually need. In my case, let's say for example that is going to be this one, so I copy and paste it. And just like that, this will be telling me where this actually come from. You wanted to take note of these two addresses because there's an nsy.dns/parking.com and the other one is ns2, usually is ns1, the other is ns2.dns/parking.com. So we needed this for the next step, which is changing the actual name servers. If you go back directly into the Godaddy, you wanted to find a domain, which in my case here it is, and you wanted to click into the option that says the DNS. Here you wanted to scroll down to the name server section, and Godaddy will warn you that this is a big change in clicking to enter my own servers directly inside here. This won't let me because my domain is not available anymore into Godaddy, but still I'm going to show you where you need to change your stuff. So right now what you need to do now is to enter your own name server, usually are the one that Hostinger addresses here. It should be here appearing the name servers of the Hostinger. So what you need to do is to choose the website new elements, name servers, copy them and paste them directly inside these elements. Usually it's going to be appear, as I just told you, ns1.hostinger/dns.com, something like that. Then to point via a record. If you wanted to keep your DNS at the Godaddy, we just needed an IP address. So you wanted to copy the IP from your Hostinger dashboard that you can find directly inside here. And into Godaddy's DNS, you wanted to find the A record with the name @ usually appears here into DNS registers, and here I want to look out for a record name @ this one is the one that will be changing to. The value, which is in my case parked, I wanted to change this for the Hostinger IP address that you have directly inside here. If you don't know how to find it, you can always ask this element. Let's say for example, how do I find my IP address? And usually it's going to, the Cody is going to be giving you, of course, the actual answer that you might need it. So then once you have done this process, what you can do is that here to the TTL, you wanted to choose the lowest possible, usually around 1 hour. So make sure that the www is appearing now into your CNAME as it appears directly in here, and this points to @ and of course this ensures your site works whether people type the www or not. Lastly, what you need to do is to verify and install the SSL. Back into Hostinger, for example, what you need to do is to make sure that you click into check status. Once it sees the new record, you'll see a green domain active message. So don't forget this, Hostinger provides free SSL. Just click install and your site will shift from the HTTP to the secure HTTPS. So you want to take that in mind when you check out that element, right? So the conclusion here is that the name servers for is set up and the A record for advanced control. Now your site is totally live. So guys, unfortunately we don't have a current website into Hostinger, so I just show you how the process has been done, but fortunately I just show you, let's say, the steps of how you can do this on your own with Hostinger providers. So if your site still show as a GoDaddy parking page, you want to clear your browse cache or just wait a few hours to make sure this one actually worked. So don't forget to like, subscribe for more tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching the video guys, and hopefully we can all see you guys well next time.